Hello, I am Kodili-nye. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. We are here again to discuss several issues. I am the son of the wonderful, the friend of the helper, and the comforter. All subscribers, you are all welcome. Thank you for joining us. It's been a very cold day, and the weather is turning into not too bright anymore. Some few minutes ago it was very bright, but now you can see the weather, you can see the sky, everything is turning differently now. But we have to be moving. We have to be moving forward. We have to be moving forward. We are going to discuss several things. One of the things we are going to discuss is the recent concluded retreat by the government of Anambra State, Soludo and his team. They had a retreat, a midterm retreat. It's a form of appraisal of the challenges, the work delivered, and the problems and the needs they need to accomplish, or the work still facing them. It was a 2 days retreat, a gathering of all the teams and all the aides and all the local governments and other people. They want to analyze and know where to continue on their march. And you remember this year he promised a year of changing gear, transformative agenda in Anambra State. And Soludo says after the retreat, he said, execution, execution, execution. He said, walk, 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 walk. Everywhere walk. That this year, the remaining 2 years is to walk, walk. That's exactly using his own analogy. So basically, that's what he's discussing about. But before we continue, I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. If you are joining this video, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please, I ask you to like, comment, turn on notification, share our videos, share it to your friends, so that many people will be able to watch our videos. And always join us in the comment section to continue the dialogue. Remember, we are interactive. We are in this discussion is similar to interaction, because after watching the video you can also comment, and we continue there. We incubate and we harvest ideas. So your ideas matters, because some of the people and the governments you normally criticize that they are not doing much, but you have not offered the alternative for them, so that they will look into and follow that. So that's why this channel is all about that. So let's continue our discussion. Sorry about the noise, I'm marching on the road. I think I don't know what we're gonna call the topic of this. Maybe we'll say walk, walk. Soludo promised to walk, walk, walk. Soludo promised to walk, walk, walk. So let us look our environment. We are marching on the road. We are marching on the road. We are marching on the road. So that's so let's just look at some of the challenges that Soludo face in the remaining 2 years of his government, because the fact is that if I say that he doesn't face challenge, he really faces a mighty one, because of the dilapidation in the state and a lot of challenges that is in the state. So, and also when you compare it to the promise he made to the people of the state. So when you compare and contrast what he has done within 2 years, you can see that it's like a drop in the ocean. So, but he might refuse to agree, but the honest truth is that there are a lot that need to be achieved, and all those deliverables, if he would have used a timeline, he would have accomplished a lot of them, and some of them are things that you expect government to be able to accomplish within 6 months, and some of those ones are something that actually immediately have immediate impacts on the people, and those ones is something that the people can feel and touch, you know, not just roads, but also environment and water. You know, does it take you 4 years or 100 years to get the water running? If individuals can just put water within a day or two, distribution, let's give it 2 months, 3 months, or maximum 6 months, the water start working. So, but the government that has so much capacity and to get this water is struggling, is still planning for years to get simple water running in the major cities, the urban or population centers. So that's when you start to imagine, start to understand the disconnection between the government and the people they are supposed to be governing, because everybody knows the major needs of the people. They need the food. The food and water is very essential. If they can't get clean drinking water, you know, there's a big problem. So that's why it's difficult for us to understand why they don't take this issue of water very, very serious. They do eye service to it, they talk about it, but they don't do that. And these are things, water is not provided free. The water pay for itself. If you borrow money to put water, distribute water around the major urban centers or population centers, basically the money will be recouped within a year or two, because of the number of people and the number of houses that is in that key urban cities like Onitsha, Nnewi, Awka, Ekwulobia, and Ihiala. If you target these key urban centers and put water there, basically the government, people will start noticing that the government is performing, and those ones are deliverable that you deliver in months. That year, 6 months, water is running everywhere, because you get multiples of companies to those that will be distributing those that will sunk the boreholes and rehabilitate the existing water skin, and those that will be into laying of pipelines, something like 10-20 companies laying pipelines everywhere. So within months they have laid pipelines around, distribute to every household. So these are things that you'll be thinking that the government will basically move ahead to do. And the environment, as he started like an environment, he was clearing the huge heaps of rubbish everywhere. But the fact is that they have not succeeded in putting the people, the manpower that clean the roads, clean the side roads, and they have not done what we call drainage covering. Because drainage covering is part of the ways to checkmate environmental mess. Because leaving drainages open is ineffective and it costs a lot of money to any government, any society, and it's also very dangerous to the health and safety of the people dwelling in a particular city or state or town. So open drainages is a no-no in 21st century. So this delivery and getting the environment tidy up will help the government to improve their IGR and also to get some of the vital infrastructure in place. Because when they clear those rubbish, the rubbish is now sold to power generating companies or recycled, and the government make their own money there, or use it also to solve other existing problems on power and other things, and selling some of the waste to industries like plastics waste and all those other paper materials, and the one for manure, selling manure to those that are using manure for anything, and other things like iron, metals that they will get from those rubbish. They can also sell it out. So, and they can use it to fill landfill, you know. So these are things that you do one thing, you generate wealth from it, and you have a healthy population. So security is another thing. Security actually helps to increase and expand the economy. Because if the people, investors, know that this place is a secure place, they close their eyes when they are investing in the place or investing in the state. So that's why I cannot understand why government takes a long time to have security, watertight security. Because you are going to employ a lot of people, and eventually, as you do that, within 6 months, 1 year, the economy start to expand, and the economy bring the money to pay for the long-term maintenance of those security investment. Like most of the populated areas in the state is under policed. So what it means is that they have fewer security deployed in those areas, and that's why, and those hoodlums and the criminals knows about this. That's why they go on doing things they do, because they know that no one will challenge them, because the police is not effective. Police numbers are very few, and the police is a central police which has no much motivation to fight crime, but rather involved in corruption. But when you have the vigilante you employed, a lot of them, training them, you know, motivate them, and using that money you are using to invest on police, invest on them, give them better insurance, give them better equipments. They will work very well. And also have CCTV cameras and solar power lights, street lights everywhere. So this will actually increase the security of the area. And with the employment of between 1 to 3 to 5,000 people in each of this city, like Onitsha need between 3 to 5,000 security. I mean the greater Onitsha, Oka need at least 2,000 new ones. Nnewi need at least 1,000. And Ekulobia need around 500 more. So with that, you actually secure, and the border towns like in the Ihara area need a new like 2,000 to secure the area from the hoodlums coming from Imo State. You know, because the security problem which that challenge Anambra State for years now, comes from mostly from Imo State. And to checkmate it is basically to look at you know, getting more manpower to those border areas with Imo State. And once you do that, there won't be any room for those hoodlums to have a base in those areas. So that's what you expect the government to be quick in tackling. But so that's challenges, things that they can deliver within a the shortest period. But one thing with the government, most governments or most governors, when they get into power, you know, the caliber of advisors and the political hangouts that follow them normally derail their good intention. Maybe Soludo might have a good intention, but along the line, either he derailed himself or he was derailed by the type of people that he engaged to follow him, to be part of his inner cycle. So because there is a saying that says, tell me your friends and I will tell you who you are. So if he come like a revolutionist, he should also have people with that revolution and doing new things, changing the area is burning in their belly like hot water, like fire. So that's why it's very important for us to, it's very important for him to tackle this year, or to pursue this agenda this year like never before, because he cannot continue in the way he did it last 2 years now. Because if he does, his government will lose face completely, because people have a high hope on his government and they believe that he has the capacity and he has the ability to perform, that he can actually deliver more than 80% of all those promises he made. So that's exactly what they feel as in the street. So, but all these things depend on him. If he has the stomach to, you know, do what he has promised. Actually, we are moving into the bus. We are moving into the bus. So we are moving into the bus. So that's exactly, yeah. We are still on the bus. So basically, he he actually need to deliver, and for him to deliver, call for speed, and he called for a total change of direction. And as he said about changing gear, he will actually need to change gear. So changing gear involves speed, taking to another level, because most of the promises he made are something that can be delivered. And as you know, they said in Nigeria that those politicians talk big, but in delivery they don't do very well. So hopefully that this time around that he will deliver, and this around he will be able to offer a tangible project. So there are a lot of projects that he need to deliver, flag off and deliver. So, and I do believe that this week that he will look like he will go ahead to deliver all those things, and by delivering them, actually will help to save his government from being blown away by the opposition. And I do believe that he's on course to be re-elected when the election is called out. But he needs to improve more, and by improving more, he will be able to deliver. He will be able to be endowed to many people. So that's exactly what we are talking about. I am say called the NYA, the son of the wonderful. Please, if you are watching this video, please remember to comment, remember to share, this is a new video, and this is what we are discussing, and it's very, very important for us to continue on this. It's good to form a pressure group so that to keep the politicians on their toe. I believe that Soludo will listen, and Soludo will perform, but he doesn't have much time now. So as he said, walk. So we'll say that on your marks, get ready, go. That the time to start up the whole process is now and not tomorrow. So you shouldn't continue believing there's a lot of time. You shouldn't continue to think that he has a lot of time in the world. Time is of essence, because it's only 4 years, 10 years. So the next one, you don't know if you will actually continue, because it's election year. It's very important. And if you look at how Nigeria is, as Nigeria is at the moment, the electoral process is so much muddled with corruption, and the umpire is not neutral anymore. So, and that's why some of the opposition that is not even in the state are saying that the state has been handed over to them already, even without being on the ground. So that shows you that you need to be very, very popular with the people. So by being popular with the people, it will help you for the people to help you to check the shenanigans and whatever they will try to throw at you. So it's very, very important to think about that. So it's very important. So that's what we're discussing, and he should be mindful of that. And for him to be, he need to be quick in his delivery. So he has to be quick. So if he doesn't, what happens is that if he's not that popular with the people, what will happen is that the opposition will be able to do all their shenanigans, you know. But I do believe that for a few months now he has engaged in embark on rebuilding of his image, because some of the goodwill he had when he took over power was eroded by his handling of some issues, and he also derailed himself by some comments he should not have get involved in. If you know, that you can see that he was not really clever politically, so he was just speaking like a man that on the street that doesn't understand how things work, especially politically. So there are areas that you just avoid, you don't get yourself involved in, because your focus should be delivering what you have promised. You know, you are not in the presidential race. Because you are not in the presidential race, why should you be commenting on that? So that's what exactly what he would have avoided the best. But he was so eager to engage in discussions and end up nearly damaging his chances and the trust people have on him. So that's what he has to be mindful of in the future, so that he should focus. He should be focused. You know, a person that want to bring total transformation of a place, it's focused on those things, not anything outside of it. So it's just an advice being given passed to him. I do believe if you watch and share this, you will be able to listen and take this advice. I know nobody is above mistake. He should not have got involved in that, because his party wasn't involved in the presidential race. So so that's exactly. But so can, as he said, walk in 2024. So he can actually end up the year being very, very popular, because the indices are there. The Akuluna phenomenon or ideology and the wind of that Akuluna of that blowing in the state actually is another added advantage for him. So what he just need to do is to borrow money and focus it on those key objectives, especially roads, expansion of roads, and building other dilapidated infrastructure, like on the health, on environment, on water supply, on beautification and other things. So that's what you need to go and get the finances sorted out. And you will see that a lot of investors will flood the state and bring in more revenue for the state. So that's exactly what you need to do. And you need to look at people in the local councils, those people in the transitional councils in the local government, and weed out some of them that are dead woods. You need people that will take hold of the local government administration and be functioning, making the local authorities to be functioning, because once they are not functioning, every eyes is focused on the state. But if you have local council like in those urban areas, if you have capable hands there that will be performing very well, the government, the state government is relieved of some pressure. But because a lot of them are not really performing, that's why there's problems, there's issues. I don't know if they are being starved of the finance or the support. I don't know what's happened, but they need to look at that. Another thing is to make sure that he creates a greater Onitsha Development Authority. Greater Onitsha Development Authority that will help to midwife everything about the Greater Onitsha, and even having the one in the Nnewi as well will do. You need to send the bill to the lawmakers so that the whole thing is passed, so that the places will start developing very, very quick, because you can't handle cities like that using the same old formula that have failed to continue on that. So that's what we are discussing. I don't know about your ideas, I don't know about your own solutions, but if you have any other what you need to start to do, you can actually comment here. You can actually go to the comment section so that we'll carry on from there. Thank you very much for joining us. I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful time. I'm still in the bus and hope that you have a wonderful time. Please comment, please share this video. Share this video and have a wonderful experience and a wonderful time wherever you are. I see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye.